that I wasn't streaming that entire time. I don't know how long it's been, but I've been talking, and I just don't... When my OBS crashes, I have zero idea. If OBS is in the background, and something else is on my screen, I gotta hover over the little OBS icon to see if it crashed. Otherwise, I have no idea. I really don't. I don't even know if you guys can see this right now. 1 second. And it fucking sucks, because I lose all my viewership, and I don't want to fucking stream anymore. Ah, the zone. Talking to no one for fucking 10 minutes. I need my fucking stream setup. I already reinstalled and deleted all years worth of fucking scenes. Alright, 1 second.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, is this working now? YouTube's not popping up. Okay. What happened? I crashed and I was talking to nobody for a long ass time. Which is fine. I mean, it's my fault. My shit crashes. I just don't know that it crashes. Guys, if it crashes, please let me know. Like, I have so many windows that... Like, having OBS on an active window is actually a big hassle. Alright, but we're good. I'll get over it. I know it's not your responsibility, but... Like, if I don't get back as soon as I can, all the fucking viewers are gone. Like, how many viewers do I have right now? I had 65. Let me see. Let me see what I got going. What does Wabazoom mean? Like, honestly, it's just whatever. It's like... Like, it means... It's like an expression. I'm like 17 right now. They absolutely kill my fucking stream. Sorry, bad vibes. Should I just like shut the fuck up pretty much? Who killed your stream? The FBI or something. I've translated Papa Zoom to Sugoi. Alright, there we go. Alright, I gotta get everything working again. 1 second. That sucks, you had like 80 viewers. Damn. Poopy Butts is trying to... Can't cuss anymore? Alright, I won't cuss. Forking goober heads. Lock in, champ. Alright, D-Belly, I'm playing you, right? Alright, play my Lily. And I will set up first to 5 with you. Alright, D-Belly. And then reset score, Wabazoom, exhibition. How long was the stream out, guys? I'm just curious. 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. There's a disconnection thing that Twitch has. It'll only keep the viewers for 2 minutes. If I don't get it in 2 to 3 minutes, then I can't get the viewers back. It kicks them off. I have the GoD, I got you. You requested a song? Rabbi Zoom, is this the song? Okay, let me see. Alright, let me see. Yes, it is, Rabbi Zoom. Okay, I'm going to other 0006. And I am going to put the scoreboard on there, just so that we have something nice and fancy. I thought you instantly knew. I know whenever Windows gives me an error, it says, oops, something went wrong. OBS has crashed, pretty much. But, like, if OBS just, like, doesn't respond in the background, if it just, like, disappears, then I'm fucked. Because I have no idea I'm streaming or not. OBS is minimized because I have, like, a bazillion things. Like, literally right now I'm looking at Discord, so OBS is minimized. So, the only thing that I have that could possibly inform me is the chat. Okay, anyways. Alright, let me check this stuff. You're streaming? Are you fucking trolling me, Coma? Alright, 1 second. Wabazum. Dia Valley. Alright, let's go ahead and try this new format. I am going to pull in Valindian. I'm gonna pull him in right now and kind of explain how it's gonna be. Wabazum, how am I responding to you if you're trolling? Okay, I pulled in Valindian. And Valindian's just letting you know. So I'm gonna be trying out a new format with you if you don't mind. We're gonna do 1 minute where I'm talking about, where you're talking about, you know, what you think about it. And then 1 minute where I think about it. And then we're gonna go to the chat. Is that okay with you?
For me, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, awesome.
Just specifically, what exactly are we talking about right now? Like, what is the topic?
Exactly, awesome, thank you. So, we're talking about whether talking about politics would grow my stream or not. Like, whether there's potential growth there. I guess it should be whether it will or not. Not whether there's potential, I guess. And so I'll put that on the screen. That's a good point. How's your day going so far, by the way?
Pretty good.
Alright, let me see. I'm gonna put on the... Gonna put this on there.
Lili.
Damn, where's the what's it called? The rules. Okay, topic is going to be... Will politics grow or... What kind of words should I use, guys? It's like, will it grow? How is my song? Will it grow or... What's the opposite of grow your stream? Like, I don't want to say destroy or kill. Yeah, I don't want to use destroy because, I don't think it's gonna... I don't want to exaggerate. Would it increase or decrease CCV? Will politics increase or decrease? Increase or decrease? And I'm going to talk about CCV in particular. Diminish is a good word. Yeah, I like diminish. But
Grow
I think
or
increase
diminish
or decrease.
the channel.
Just in case people don't know what diminish means. Wabazum. Oh, I've kind of fucked up on the
just
speaker.
put like parentheses for it.
Alright, we got Sophie and Valindian. Wabazum.
See what you're putting up now.
Sophie looks like a bigger nerd without glasses.
For the next battle.
Wabazum, fuck you too, cut it off. I'm joking. You're great. White Ally, how's it going? You get lots of people, but streaming to people you're probably not gonna like it all. I'm gonna be honest, I pretty much like a lot of, I get along with almost anybody. Alright, I'm gonna do this first to 5 Diavelli. And I'm pulling in... Well, Valindian's already pulled in, but... Alright, you got 1 minute starting whenever you start talking, okay?
Alright. Well, I think that ultimately if it does or doesn't grow your channel, I think it, well, it will to an extent. Obviously, the more it does, the more likely it is that there's going to be people within your current audience that won't want to watch it. Or some people that might even want to, what's the word? People that want to leave because of your politics. Like, they can't attach other things you do from the politics, and then you lose them. So there's those two groups that you will definitely lose. The exact proportions we don't know. There's also people that, on the other end, will want to stick with your channel and actually want to hear your thoughts and opinions on things, and are in it more for you specifically, and they want that kind of discussion. We don't know yet what the proportions are between that audience, the other audience, and people that will be there here regardless, as well as the newer people that come in. When you account for the newer people potentially, if you do it right, then I'd say it can grow pretty significantly.
I'm gonna
it just
cut
really
you off
depends
there,
on
I'm
if you
sorry.
have the time to do it.
Okay, because that's the 1 minute.
Yep, you just need the time to do it. Yep.
Damn, I don't know why it didn't switch over. Wow, that's okay. Alright, so I got the 1 minute, and the way I see it is, okay, so he was saying we're not exactly sure who's gonna leave. And yeah, I can agree with that. Like, I think overall, I think it would be beneficial. Because like you said, some people might want to know my opinion, and I'm somebody that largely has been outside of politics. Like, and I think that might be an interesting viewpoint for some people. So, I don't know, if you guys have questions in the chat, then you can like type them now for me and Valindian. Kind of saying how long this takes, and then that way I can keep you guys involved in the conversation, but also, you know, also have each of the speakers be able to speak, and we can do more time and stuff later on. But I just want to see how this is. Alright, any questions for Valindian? Yeah, let's go. Alright, I guess no questions for Valindian, so I'll just go with Valindian. Alright, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, well, I think it's just, yeah. So, again, some people avoid talking about it, don't want to talk about it. They won't be here, or they won't promote it very much. But again, it's about how many of those people are going to be there, and whether or not you have the time to put in the effort to actually do it properly and counteract what you'll lose in the first place. So you need to, if you do it, it would need to be something you really focus on and actually put time and effort into, more than what you can currently probably do, at least with what you're doing with Tekken. So if you want to go really hard in that route, it would require a lot more focus and time and attention, more than likely, especially since you don't have like the baseline understanding of who to interact with necessarily, who's a good person for a discussion or conversation, who knows what, and also just not knowing the things in the first place that you don't know. So, depends on that.
Yeah, okay. Wow, but so... Yeah, as far as the time, I mean, I don't know if you think that I could get into it, like, casually or something like that, but I kind of feel like if I just keep on, like... If I just keep talking about it,
yeah,
then I think it would be okay.
There's a way of doing it casually.
Zafir was saying, like, I don't think you fully understand what you're unpacking. Yeah, I mean, maybe I don't, but that's why I'm asking you guys. I don't know how to help you understand other than letting you experience it. I mean, alright, I mean, I would say that saying that is kind of like, it's a little bit like, you know, you don't want to tell your kids, like, touching a hot stove or something, like, you just gotta experience it. You gotta tell them, you know? There's no casual politics. Really? Alright, my time is up. Anything in the chat?
The only casual politics that exists...
Well, we're reading the chat now, because, you know, like, so... there's, like, 0 questions. Like, you guys gotta ask. Alright, so we got... I don't think you know...
So people are making statements.
There's no getting into it.
Yeah.
There's no casual politics. Got it. Do you guys have any questions? Like, so that we can... Or maybe we can just respond to the chat. So, you know, if they're not asking questions, Why do you want to get into politics? Like, to grow the channel, possibly. Why do you want to get into politics? Like, the topic's like, will politics increase or decrease viewership? Okay, anyways, I'll let Valindian answer the chat. There you go. Wow, that's 1 minute. Is that all I needed to say? Alright. My god, I only have... Okay. I hate the... What's it called? Sophie have expressed to you that it's toxic.
Fight.
Zephyr, like, there is discussion to be had or not? That's all I gotta say to Zephyr. Or is it just like, Zephyr, why don't you get on the mic? I wanna hear. Like, Zephyr is one of those people who's like, I gotta know why. I want some. Zephyr's not wrong though. Okay, I'm not saying he's wrong, I'm just saying why. Like, it's like, hey, don't say certain things. And I'm like, okay, why not?
Round 3.
Sophie, question.
Fight.
You can get on the mic if you guys, it's an open mic if you guys want to. Or I can just respond to you on the text. I don't... No, that it would get through to you, so I'm just stubborn, essentially. It's not a minute time frame, that's how long each turn takes. We can go on infinitely, but you gotta let, like, you can't straight talk for over a minute, pretty much. Because I've gotten a lot of complaints of people, like, saying people just drone on too long. I don't necessarily think you're stubborn, you just don't understand the gravity. That might be true, and maybe you're saying you just gotta know through experience. I think interjections should be allowed, to some extent. This is the same thing as whenever I got cancelled. And I'm saying, like, why not? So if you guys, like, it's either one of two things. It's either I'm dumb, stubborn, I don't know what I'm talking about, and you guys have the opportunity to stop something that's gonna go terribly wrong. Like, literally, which is the opportunity right now to explain it to me. Is it worth getting cancelled? No, but I want to stay in the same spot my whole fucking... Okay, one second. I just think the format is too stiff. To make talking about it on VC desirable. The thing that worries me is now you're starting to recover, and I don't want to see you open this up and get yourself deeper. Me too, but the same could be said for speaking out about... I am, but I'm just distracted, Diavelli. Same thing could be said about, what's it called? Like, speaking out about what happened, right? Like, hey, don't do it. And I would say that I was pretty right about that. Alright, Diavelli, I'm sorry, let me get you. Rack, the whole chat did not say no. Do it, whatever happens, happens. anytime you disagree with somebody, somebody can...
Round 2.
Some people can... What's it called? Light ally, yeah, you were. And if you don't know, you don't know. You can look it up. But yeah. That guy, you don't know? Yeah, I don't know. Then, if you don't know, you don't know. I don't mind talking about it. I've talked about it a million times, but it is what it is.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh my god, that was crazy. That incident brought me here. Video was funny as fuck. My friends and I loved it. As somebody who watches political streamer, you can definitely go places with this. Wow, but so... See, I think crack is my snack is like, not...
Round 4. Fight.
Okay, I understand, Zafir. And you know what? Maybe I am stubborn. You know, like maybe I am closed-minded, and I know that's not what you're saying. But I'm kind of answering like maybe people are just like, you know, Sophie just wants to do what she wants to do or whatever. But what's it called? Like, if people like tell me something is wrong and I don't know why it's wrong, like, as you can tell how I play Tekken, if people tell me a character sucks and I don't think that character sucks, I don't give a fuck what people say. I'm gonna do what I believe. Because if I do what I believe and I'm wrong, then I figure out why I'm wrong. And I know that you shouldn't fuck up about like big things, but honestly, in the end, if I keep that mentality, I'll just end up learning and it'll make me a better person. Like, that's the way that I view it. It depends on what your desired target audience is. I mean, to be honest, like, what is my desired target audience? What should it be? You know, I want to grow as much as I can on Twitch. I'm not saying I want a specific like audience or something like that, because I get along with a lot of people. I'm not saying I want anybody necessarily, because there's some people, but it's like very, very, very small people that I wouldn't get along with. I get along with almost anybody. So yeah, I mean, if it's something that would like increase viewership, I think it's a positive thing overall. You know? And it seems like you guys are very divided. Like, it seems like, you know, Second Sake is thinking that it might be a good idea. Not Valindian, you know? Obviously, Jeffrey, like, he's like, whether the channel does good or bad, you know. But alright, Peter Belly. Wow, myself. But I am interested in talking about it. And I think Zaffy is kind of like, hey, do what you want, but I'm telling you I'm right. And I'm like, okay. You haven't even started the political talk. Well, to be honest, like, chat gets divided on almost everything, right? Even Tekken. If you get permaban. Exactly, wear hand protection. How did rank go? Wait, right now? Oh, I mean, it's going good. I'm just doing a donation match with Diavelli. Oh my god, crazy. I hate crashing the stream, though. 1 minute's pretty good, though, I think, for turn taking. What do you guys think? How long should it be? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? Because it doubles the time each time. How much time should each speaker have, guys?
Round 4. Fight.
What if there's money under this, though? 2 minutes with limited interjections? I don't know, interjections are nice, but I don't know how to deal with it. 49 seconds. Hot by zone. Your goal is as broad audience as possible. I feel like I should just tell the truth and whoever comes, comes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to act like somebody that I'm not, but like pretty much. Simple topics with easier answers, 1 minute, maybe 2.5. Alright, I can see that. I feel like if I just stick to the truth, then I'm good to go. That's how I always feel. Even whenever I was doing... Learn how to donate so I can get a match as Luigi. Like, type exclamation mark tip and it'll give you a link to donate.
You win.
To appreciate the support. Come on, Dia Valley, you said you could get me. Thought I went with what is the deb. Alright, let me see who is. Alright, let me call in Zafir. Zafir, you ready to come in? And should I do the 1 minute? Listen, I just want to talk with you guys. Fuck the timer thing. Because I know Zafir might feel like I'm cutting him off or something. I don't want to do that. But for me to understand this, I'm gonna need Zafir to help me out. And if you feel like you meet the popular opinion, more often than not, then I'd say go for politics. Interesting. You voted timer? You guys want the timer? Wait, you guys voted? Zafir, are you ready to come in?
Fight.
Oh my god, that's an electric. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was... Not 3 people in queue, but what's it called? Like, I'm calling on you. Are you ready to go in? Like, there's no queue, there's just... Like, I got nighttime, I got Poopy Butt, and Zafir. I feel like Zafir is the one who has the strongest... What's it called? Who has the strongest belief against this. Poopy Butt, I feel like, is like... kind of wanting to joke around, I guess. That's the feeling I get. Nighttime, he's gonna be like, well, either way, you know, you never know. That's what I think Nighttime's gonna say. Zafir is like hard against it. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. I say people give people 2 minutes. Why? Because I want to go to sleep. It's already 1 minute. Like Penadol, it's already set at 1 minute per turn. I'll try, brother. In politics, right and wrong opinion, which is why it's divisive. It's not right or wrong situation. The trick, I think, is you're forming both sides if you're trying to strictly grow. Ultimately, depends on what you want for your channel, though. I just like having conversations and learning shit, and I feel like I don't know shit about politics. Why would you think I joke around? Something that you said earlier, to be honest. I do think you would be joking around. Yeah, but I want to be fair. Okay, let me hear what you guys have to say on the mic, and then... Do you think we'd actually talk about politics consistently, or is this a big thing just to make a stream more interesting? I mean, as long as I'm learning something, like, yeah, I could definitely do politics every, like, you know, certain amount of time, like maybe, I don't know, once a week? What do you guys think? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna bring in Zafir if he's ready.
You win.
He said he'll try, so I believe this means he's ready to go into the chat. Alright, Zafir, let me know what's going on.
Okay, so small preface, I've had to have the stream muted for a little while because I realized we could all hear each other in that voice chat and I didn't want it echoing. So here's my thing. When it comes to politics, at least in the US, there are two sides, and they vitriolically hate each other.
Okay.
And there is no consistent back and forth between the two of them. There is no rational talking. There is no agreeing to disagree. It is just anger.
Okay.
It is, you are wrong, you are unlucky, you are the literal devil,
So there's like
you
no
should
discussion.
die. Currently, no. That is the state of modern politics. And it is pervasive to nearly every political discussion. All it does is cause fights. All it does is force people apart. It is not worth getting into.
Okay. Alright, the chat says too loud. Is Zaphyr's voice too loud or my voice? Zafyr, is my voice too loud or on Discord?
I would imagine. It sounds normal to me. Oh, it's the game audio.
Okay. Wait, what? Okay, 1 second. Game audio's been... Zafyr's too loud, you're always too quiet. Game audio's too loud and some people saying Zafyr's too loud. And since most people said game audio...
Round 3. Fight.
Since people can hear me, I'm gonna say that I'm audible. Sounds fine to me. Alright. But...
Okay.
Alright, sorry Zafyr, let me fix the sound, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine, don't worry.
Round 4. Fight.
I apologize for blasting eardrums.
No, it's probably the way I have it set up, to be honest. Alright guys, give me a second after I play. I'm playing Diavelli. And... Alright, so... Baba Zone, that is crazy, Duart. Alright, after Zafyr is actually refreshingly clear. What was it?
Final round.
Alright, give me a second, I'll change the volume on Tekken and I will readjust Zafyr's volume as well. So give me a second. And I really am interested. As far as what he's had to say, like, while I'm playing, I think it's pretty important. So the kind of notion that I've gotten from Zafyr so far is it's really polarizing. Like he's saying, it's really, like, people are really set on their beliefs and there's not really a good way to get to a good resolution. Is that kind of what you were saying?
Yeah, that's a way of putting it. It didn't used to be like this, but as years have gone on, it has gotten significantly worse. You can blame this, that, or the other for it, but the reality of it is, modern politics is about demonizing the other person's side and insisting that you are right at all costs.
Okay. Alright, I am fixing the
Rational
game audio.
discussion.
Game audio is too loud, supposedly, so the way that I think I should do that... My voice and the game audio have been the same throughout this entire stream. The only difference is Zafyr's voice. So I'm gonna make his voice like 69% on Discord. Alright, how do things sound right now? Like with the game audio? How does this sound to you guys? Zafyr talk.
69%. Nice.
Good games, Diavelli. I'm using Hilly Move Devilton as to track your dead-ass looping around me. Honestly, Lily's sidestep is very tough. This sounds good? Okay. Alright, great. So... Alright, so we can talk about it. Alright, Zafyr, is that how you feel? Did I represent your side well enough?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't I think you know it on some level. I just don't think you understand how bad it really is.
Okay. So what am I missing then?
I don't think you've seen the way it makes people fight.
Okay.
The thing is, especially online, people don't rationally. They don't. People have been kind of galvanized into just believing that if you don't believe what I believe, then you're the enemy.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't that how
And
lots of things are?
Yes, but those are also typically things that you'll try to avoid if you can. But even aside from that, politics does it worse than most things.
Okay. But I mean, would that grow my channel or not? Like, do you think that... Like, I kind of think it would grow my channel. As long as I stay neutral and honest and people could, like, try and convince me of one side or the other. Because the truth is I really don't know a lot. And, you know, I think it could be interesting.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to politics, there is no neutral. You are not allowed to not have an opinion. And if you don't share the opinion of other people, then you are their enemy. There is no middle ground there. It does not exist.
So,
In
I mean...
terms of whether it would grow your...
Yeah, good. Sorry.
In terms of whether it would grow your channel or not, I legitimately don't think it would. If not only for the reason of that people are so galvanized in their beliefs that they may look at past events and that alone will bring more negative attention to you than you have actually seen before. And I think there are a couple different ways that could happen. Because you gotta realize, if you're looking to the left side, people are gonna look at the joke incident and they're not even gonna give you a second thought. If they find out that that happened, in their minds, you're gone, you're done. They're gonna do everything they can to get you off the internet.
Okay, let's go
Looking at it from the other side...
Let's go to the questions. So, I'm gonna read some of the chat out, and I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I'm just gonna, like, how do you respond to some of these? So, alright, so Second Seek says, so bro doesn't believe in people with reasonable opinions, or am I just missing something?
Round one.
Frankly, no.
Fight.
And I think if you spend any amount of time on the internet in spaces where people typically discuss this stuff, you would...
Actually, you can go ahead and just talk to the chat, because I'm playing Cheesy Oni. I'm gonna need all the brain power I can get against this guy. Well, you guys can ask Zephyr as much as you want right now.
The thing is, like, if you're talking to somebody face-to-face, you're much more likely to have, like, an honest discussion about something. Even then, I've watched it evolve several times. Like, online, people do not have rational, reasonable opinions. And, like, even what Cablicky just said. I'm not gonna say whether it's right or wrong. But the thing is, that right there is a polarizing statement. It really doesn't... People don't have the capacity to do this. I don't know whether it's anonymity that just turns people into gremlins or what it is, but no, people are not capable of having rational discussions online. That's why we're in the spotlight.
You guys said
Also,
Zephyr was too loud into the...
My voice is quite low.
Alright, hold on, I'll turn him up again. Alright, 1 second. He was at 68, I'll put him on 75, I guess. Alright, give me a second, I'm in the middle of a game against the best Alyssa on the planet. I'm joking. On the leaderboard.
Really?
Yeah, it's easy on me. So let me concentrate just a second, guys. Oh wow, interesting. See, this is why I need to... Okay. Alright, gonna see if I can turn off Zafir during this rage art. 1 second. Alright, Zafir is now at 83%, guys.
I am now above.
Ah, my zone, okay. Go ahead.
Round 4. Fight.
D-Wack, that is not what I was saying. But people will do that. That's a different thing entirely. That does happen, but it is different. And that's another big issue with politics in general, is the truth of information is so muddied by both sides twisting reality to try to fit their narrative better. Even when you're having a calm, rational discussion, it makes it incredibly difficult to try to figure out what's true and what's not.
Yeah. It's crazy that you consistently get to the end of the time on rounds. Wow, my zone. What did you say about what I commented? I couldn't hear you.
Cable.
Round 1.
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, so K-Blicky, what I was saying is, even that kind of statement, which I'm not going to say is true or false, could be considered divisive. That could be a divisive statement that could set some people off. When it comes to stuff like that, it's like walking on a landmine. That being said, I'm pretty sure statistically speaking, Twitch is more left leaning.
Round 2.
Not going to comment on why, but I'm pretty sure statistically that is true.
Round 3.
That
Fight.
that's one of the concerns I have for this K-Blicky. Yeah, that is like one of my primary concerns, especially with the controversy that we're just coming out of. If people catch whiff of that, it could get another label stuck to the wheel. Oh.
Round 4. Fight.
There are intelligent people who participate in politics. They are the minority. Most people are just galvanized and screaming.
Labism, okay. Not over yet, but what's it called? Yeah, I'll jump back into the discussion here in a second.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, especially with having Trump in the White House. Oh my god, that makes talk of politics so much worse. Yeah, Shade, that's the one thing that she does grow a political stream. She's gonna start getting slapped with labels.
Fight.
There's no way to avoid that. Even people who are relatively controversy-free on either side of the political scale, it doesn't matter, you're gonna start getting slapped with labels. Honestly, I think the only way to win in this system is just to not participate.
Round 3. Fight.
I didn't know my juggle.
Round 4. Fight.
Like, the problem with that is there are also different levels of left wing, and a lot of them hate each other for either being too radical or not radical enough. Yeah, if it goes anywhere in the right, that's 100% like you're asking for trouble, especially on this platform. They'll actually ban you for that, but there's just no way to win with it.
Oh my god, I did not do down one.
This is what I call fun.
I think there are a couple people who are still.
That's a knockout.
It's down to the very last one.
Final round. Fight.
There are a lot of different levels of being left-wing. It's actually funny because I have a lot of European friends who kind of look at American politics from the outside and they're like, yeah, your guys' left-wing is like all right, which is insane to me. But
Over here.
so, Light, it's really simple. Left-wing is referring to more democratic politics, and right-wing is Republican.
I got him, okay. We can go ahead and jump back into the discussion. Good games to Cheese Yoni. Holy moly, that was a close one. Like I said, he's really good. Okay,
Ready
so
for the next battle.
I'm gonna catch up with the chat and see what you guys are doing. Zafir, you're right. The far left and center left might as well be two different ideologies. You would think that I know what all left-wing, right-wing politics refer to, but I still don't. Yeah, guys, some people are like light ally. I think like, I know what left and right wing are, but, like, I'm not exactly super, like, informed with all of the politics. I don't really know too much about it. I could probably give you a decent understanding. Okay. I'm part of the pizza party. Alright, so Zafir. Yeah, really sorry about the, you know, interruption. I had to put my mind into that game. But here's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I will.
Get
Oh, no.
ready for the
I'm
next battle.
gonna try a 10-minute thing later on. But where interruptions like can kinda happen. I don't know. Jeffrey, shut up. He hasn't even been on here. Okay, alright, Zafir, so yeah, let me know what's going on. So it's basically like to you, it's like it's not even worth talking about it. People are not gonna change their mind. It's gonna lower my viewership because, you know, people will just leave because essentially like they don't see the value in the stream anymore.
Round one.
Kind of. I don't even necessarily think it's that they won't see the value in the stream anymore. If you go full into politics, I can pretty much guarantee you're gonna lose almost your entire time.
Really? Why is that?
Because I don't think anybody who's coming for a Tekken stream wants to deal with politics.
Really? I think some Musco.
Like, you have a great personality and you're enjoyable to be around, but
Thank you.
I mean, you'd keep a couple again, but it not only is it just not what people have initially came here for, but I mean, it's drastically different from what people initially came for, but a lot of people just don't want to engage with that topic at all.
Do you think there's anybody that might want to?
I mean, I'm sure there are some. I mean, you've already had a couple people in chat trying to convince you that this is a good idea, but
Yeah.
I cannot disagree with them heavily enough. I think
Really?
it's horrible.
Do you think?
I think...
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I didn't always play Tekken, and one of the things that people said before I played Tekken is you don't want to get off Street Fighter because, you know, you lose a lot of your audience, and I feel like Tekken grew my channel quite a bit. Could politics be like a similar situation?
Well, as of right now, no, because as you've already admitted, you're fairly ignorant on politics.
Yeah.
So I don't... Just having a platform for people to come and openly debate, I don't think would be much of an appeal, because they do that everywhere anyway. If you became, like, really highly educated in politics,
I could do that.
maybe. The thing is that what you want to do?
I mean, I don't know if it's
'Cause
what I
you're-
want to do, but I know I like
you
to
gotta
like
be-
learn stuff, and politics might be fun to learn.
Then I would learn it on your own time. Don't bring politics into this stuff. Unless you're looking to make your stream about politics, just keep it out. It's perfectly fine. Honestly, you probably should educate yourself on your own time.
Fight.
But this is not the right environment for it. Unless you're planning on making your entire streaming career about politics.
Really? Why can't I just talk about politics on Saturdays or something?
Because people hate it.
Well, if people hate it, you'd rather have it on
reality
0 days, right? People don't talk
Yeah,
about it for
that's
a
why I've
reason,
been
says Kid
advocating
Lucky. Like, what's it called? People talk about politics all the time, right?
A lot of people try to avoid it because it's not productive. There's almost no way to make it productive, especially in an online environment. But yeah, Sagittarius actually brings up a good point. If you do it one day, it's going to start spilling into the others, and
You think so?
you'll avoid that.
Yeah, I
Get
could see
mobbed
that. It might
standing
spill into the others. But like, as long as I like keep it controlled, right? Like, as long as I say like, all right, today's second day, and you know, politics might come up in the chat and stuff like that. But Yeah, I could see it, like, people talking about it during Tekken, but... I mean, I don't think that's, like, too bad. I think politics is interesting, right? Probably. That's the way that I see it.
I don't know what else we can tell you to express to you that it is not that. It is divisive. It will drive people apart. It will start fights. It will be a moderation nightmare.
Alright, so essentially you're saying... Like, pretty much you're saying I'm stubborn or I don't understand, right?
I don't think you it's not even that you don't understand. I think you're hearing what we're saying. I just don't think you understand how deep the chasm goes.
Yeah, so you're saying that what's it called? I don't understand the extremities of it. Like, I mean understand, but not the intensity.
I don't think you understand that when it comes to politics, people are always going to be extremists.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. Like, listen, there's gonna be a lot of... I heard you, Jeffrey, you think I'm stubborn, got it. Okay, so, but like, I believe that you can talk about differing opinions. And maybe politics is like the ultra extreme version of that, like, differing opinion. But that's all that I see. It's like to me, it's like, so what? If people have different opinions and stuff like that, let them have the opinions. Like, I don't see what the big deal is. What's wrong with that?
Well, they can have you can have the opinion, but you understand when you get two people who are galvanized for a cause in the same room and those causes oppose each other, they're gonna fight.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to compare this to, like,
especially
Season 2, right? But, I mean, why not talk about Season 2? Because everybody, like, is gonna be galvanized?
Yes. Comparing the way Season 2 came out to the way people fight over politics is like talking about Teletubbies versus a cage.
Got it? But I don't, because I'm too stupid enough to realize the difference, I'm making a very simplified analogy. So you gotta explain why that analogy doesn't work.
Because it's not
Why is it not the
severe.
same thing? Yeah. It's not severe enough? Why?
I don't know any other way to say it other than the severity of the way people fight over politics is just significantly worse than people's reaction to Season 2 coming out.
Yeah, but someone
Like, I
might say
understand, like,
the
Michael
reaction
Moran-
to Season 2 is way worse than any other patch. Don't even talk about it. And I'd be like, I want to talk about it. Fuck it.
I think that's a very different comparison. And I'm trying to find the way that I want to say why.
Hive the Goat says, mansplaining what you
comes
think a gal does or doesn't understand. I mean, yeah, okay, so what do you have to say about that? Like, you know, some people are like, saying that you're just basically saying you're right without, you know, mansplaining essentially. I believe so, unless Hive the Goat was at Zafir or not. I think what he's saying is like, you're just pretty much saying like, you know, you don't understand why, but I'm telling you, like, it is that way. And I'm like, why is it that way? I'm trying to understand. But I truly don't know. I'm either, and I might be ignorant, like, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, but it doesn't take away the fact that I truly don't understand it. I'm trying to. So I have the good says spot on. So yeah, that was directed at you.
Well, I'm straight up not going to respond to an accusation of mansplaining, but
Okay.
I don't know how else to express it to you. Like, the thing is, we've all told you that it's really, really severe. Kablicky has given you personal examples of politics and, like, straight up just going wrong. I don't know what else we can explain other than just having you experience it. That's going to help you understand how much people get, like, fucking rabid over this.
Well, I mean, you've never streamed politics as well, but you already understand even without doing that, right? Like, you don't have to touch the stove to understand the stove is hot. But for some reason, I'm too dumb to realize that.
Oh, I stuck my entire head. I used to be very into politics.
Okay. But you've
No,
never...
I used to be
Yeah.
real deep in...
No, I didn't say you weren't interested in politics. What I said was, you know, as far as it growing a channel, like, you haven't actually streamed it, have you? Or you haven't become a politics, like, content creator? That was what I was saying.
No, I haven't.
And, like, I'm not saying you have to do it to understand it. Like, my example was touching the stove, right? And what I'm saying is you understand not to touch the stove, but I want to touch it, right? So now you gotta explain why the stove is hot, pretty much. Like, I don't know why.
At that point, if we told you the stove is hot, we've explained that the stove will burn you if you touch it and you still want to touch it. At that point, you have to. There's nothing else we're going to be able to tell you that's going to get you to not want to touch the stove.
Okay, alright, well, I guess that means that, you know, there's nothing to convince me at this point, is what you're saying.
It's either that you trust us in saying that this is not something that's going to be healthy, or you decide that you want to try it.
Well, yeah, like, if a bunch of people say, hey, you can't say something, like, I'm not gonna say slurs or whatever, but, like, a lot of people have said, you know, lots of incorrect information in the chat, and if I don't believe them, I think that is fine. Like, I think that I should be able to say, like, I believe in this thing, and, you know, and I think it's up to people to, like, I think as long as I remain intellectually honest and I try to truly understand people before making my decision, I think that's the right way to go. Like, I'm truly trying to
If that's
understand.
what you think, then go for it. The only thing I can tell you is that you've been warned.
Fair enough.
We've tried our damnedest to tell you what could and probably will happen. And if you're willing to accept the consequences for that, and the off chance that it grows your channel, then that is your decision. None of us can take that away from you, but
Alright, fair enough.
I would venture to say almost all advise against it.
Alright, so out of curiosity, what would the percentage chance that my channel grow from having discussions about politics? What is the chance of that happening? Like, you know, on a scale of 0? 0%?
I have no idea how to quantify that to a percent.
Really? Like 0% chance? Like we were talking about ghosts yesterday and how there might be a 0.05 chance. Like, you think there's 0 chance that it grows the string?
No, I'm not saying there's a 0 chance that it grows a strain. It could. I don't know how to quantify it into, like, a percent chance, like, oh, this could happen,
just make
or
a
this
guess.
could happen, or this
Like, if
could...
I were to tell you, like, what's the chance of you, like, you know, getting in a car crash? You could be like, I don't know, like, and you could, like, guess, right? So that's all I'm asking. I'm not asking you for you to be accurate. I'm asking you to ballpark.
My guess would be like 5%, maybe.
Okay. Alright, fair enough. So 5% and maybe that'll grow
I sincerely...
Okay, go ahead.
I sincerely and truly believe that it's a very horrible idea.
Alright, and I believe that you're saying that because people will get so polarized. I just want to make sure, because, you know, before I let you go, I want to make sure that I understand you. Is that you believe it's going to be so polarizing that it'll drive people away from the channel, because the value of my channel is mostly, I guess, with, like, Tekken or my personality, and that would be, like, diminished because I'm doing politics. Is that what you're saying?
To some degree. I think the majority of the value of your channel is your personality.
Okay.
I think politics is enough of a hindrance that people will stop watching you even with your personality if you start going into it.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, do you have anything else to add? Do you feel like I understood you? I think that's the main thing here.
Yes, I think you do. I think you get it. There's some other stuff I could bring up, but at this point, I think it's kind of just gonna be going in circles.
Yeah, sometimes it can turn that way, and I'm sorry if I can't see exactly what you're saying right now, and I very well could be wrong, you know, but what I would say is, like,
Well,
yeah, I mean, you know, thanks for sharing your opinions and stuff like that, and yeah, I think you were great to talk to. You know, I love talking to you when you get on here and stuff like that, and yeah, I'll let you have the final word, and then, you know, I'll bring on Samusko that says he's like a political scientist. Crazy.
So, well, they asked if you could get a political scientist in the discussion, but they weren't political scientists. But the thing about it is, like,
I think that's what he's insinuating.
you don't
but yeah,
always
okay, go ahead.
have to. The thing is, you're not always going to know everything, and you're not always going to understand the depth of how deep a problem is.
Yeah.
So, there's nothing to blame you for on that. It's just, for the people who have seen how much this can divide people and how bad it can be, we don't want to see you go down that route.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
And thank you, by the way.
we're worried, we're worried that this is going to stop you from succeeding. That this could, depending on how it goes, it could straight up end your career.
Yeah. Alright. Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you sharing your ideas with me, okay, Zephyr?
Yep.
Alright, I will see you later. Gonna kick him off, Papa Zoo, I'm sorry. Papa Zoo. Alright, I'm gonna what's it called, get Samusko in here. Papa Zoo, Samusko, how's it going?
Hey, going pretty good.
Alright, so what do you think about the situation? Wait, and are you a political scientist? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I have a degree in political science. I focus in international relations, and I have a bachelor's from UCSB. So a lot of people would say I'm a very amateur political scientist because I mean, you know, a bachelor's degree is you know, a far cry from like having a master's or a PhD in political science, where you're sending in scholarly papers and your ideas are being challenged by the top minds in political science. So I'm not to that level. I'm basically amateur level, but you know, I was pretty good. I wrote some good stuff, and I impressed some of my professors at UCSB with my writing skills. But you know, that's just to temper everyone's expectations that I'm not, you know, a professional political scientist. I'm an amateur.
Okay, so do you think it would, you know, possibly grow my stream or obliterate my stream? How do you feel about it?
Okay, I actually made a list of points here. It's honestly hard to predict whether or not it would grow your stream. Let me just go through the list of points that I made. So, one, some people want escapism from politics when they watch VTubers.
Okay.
You know, they tune into Hololive or VShojo or whatever the hell, because the world around them is so tumultuous, and they want some sort of escapism from that. They want someone to connect with. So there is a good amount of the VTuber audience.
Hold on, I gotta, what's
and-
it called? I have to address this careful dose. Hey, shut the fuck up. I don't hate black people. I'm not racist. Whatever. Stop saying that. Oh my god, it's gotta be Cheesioni stream. Listen, guys, I got nothing against Cheesioni, okay? I just want to fight Tucker, and I'm talking about, you know, I don't even talk about politics or whatever, but I'm having a discussion, okay? Just ban and move on. I don't ban anybody. Sorry about... Okay, let me see what they're having to say. You're like LTG. Got it. Okay. Listen, I think Cheesioni is great. If he hates me, whatever. That's fine. If his mods hate